Let's build a 3/4 retro bathroom that is scaled for minifigures for today's Lego brick tutorial. Let's start in the back with a pair of 1x6 plates. Let's wrap around the corners with two 1x2x2 corner plates and a set of 1x6 plates on both left and right hand sides. Now in the top left hand corner, let's place in a 1x2 radiator grill. Right here where we have one stud reveal all the way around. Here, let's set down a 1x3 plate. We're going to skip a stud over on this side and place another 1x3 plate, followed by a 1x2x2 corner plate. On this side, skip a stud and place a 2x2 modified plate with Technic pin. Let's skip a set of studs, place down a 2x2 plate with one knob or jumper plate, followed by a 1x2 jumper plate right there. For the remainder of the studs, we're going to start filling this in with a bunch of 1x1 flat tiles. Now you can use any design or color you wish. Here I am placing 1x1 spring green tiles. In this area, we're going to set down three 1x6 bricks right on top of one another. And on this Technic pin, we're going to set down a 1x1 round brick. Let's take a 1x2 by 1 2/3 brick with 4 knobs. We're going to face this with 4 1x1 flat tiles. Now these are cool yellow. Now if you want to straighten up your tiles, just place the edge on top of a flat surface such as a table to get the tiles nice and straight. Now we're going to need to make 8 of these in total. Next, take a 1x1 by 1 2/3 brick with 2 knobs. Let's face this one with 2 tiles. Let's make 5 of these. Take another 1x1 by 1 2/3 brick with 2 knobs. Place a 1x1 flat tile right on the bottom stud. Take another 1x2 by 1 2/3 brick with 4 knobs. We're going to place tiles on 3 of the studs. We're going to leave the top left open. Straighten these tiles out. Another 1x2 by 1 2/3 brick with 4 knobs. Place a set of tiles on the bottom studs. We're going to need to make 3 of these in total. Take one of your assemblies and place a 1x2 plate on the top studs. Take another one and place a 1x2 jumper plate on the top studs. Let's take a hollow stud, place it on the jumper plate, and 2 studs on the 1x2 plate. These are going to be our hot and cold water knobs. For the last section, take another 1x2 by 1 2/3 brick with 4 knobs. Place a set of tiles on the top studs. We're going to need to make 2 of these in total. Let's take these 5 assemblies. We're going to start placing these together as shown to where we have 8 studs in the middle. I want to crown off these studs with 4 1x2 jumper plates. Now these are going to be used to attach the pedestal sink that we're going to be building in a moment or two. Let's take our large assembly, place it right behind the round brick. In this area, take your 2 assemblies with the 4 tiles, stick them right there. I'm going to place 2 more on the top, followed by the 1x1 by 1 2/3 assembly. In the shower stall, we're going to take 2 regular assemblies, set the 1x1 assembly on the right hand side. We're going to set our assembly with the knobs in the middle, followed by another 1x1 assembly on the left hand side. Place 3 1x8 bricks on top of one another, right next to the shower stall. In this area, set down a 1x8 brick. In this corner, 1x2 brick. Let's make a toilet paper holder. We're going to take a tap, place it on a 1x1 brick with one knob, and a round 1x1 brick. Place it on like so. Now we're going to make another one. Take another 1x1 brick with one knob and a tap, place it on this side, and we're going to kind of have to piece this together. We're going to set both those down at the same time. In this area, a 1x1 brick followed by a 1x3 brick, and to lock all that in together, a 1x8 brick. Take a 1x2 by 1x2 angular plate and a 1x4 plate. Let's place this right in the center. Underneath here, a pair of 1x1 plates. In the center, a 1x2 wall element. A pair of 1x1 plates. Place them on top of one another. And let's place an assembly on the right hand side. Make another one and place one on the left hand side, followed by a 1x4 plate with bow. Here, a faucet. They set right on top. There's the top portion of our pedestal sink. For a toilet bowl, take a 2x2 inverted dome. Place a 2x2 round flat tile right on top. For the tank, take a 1x2 plate, place a 1x1 brick with one knob on the left hand side and a regular 1x1 brick. On the right hand side, lock those together with a 1x2 flat tile. On this side, a 1x1 round flat tile. Now on the bottom, let's take a 1x1 round brick, place it right in the center stud like so. Let's set our tank on this jumper plate. There's a little gap behind the wall, but that's okay. And the bowl right here on this stud. I want to keep this little notch in the front to make it look a bit more authentic. Everything straightened up. And the sink, we'll just slide it right on those jumper plates. And just hold on to the back and just force that in. It should lock right in place. Starting in this corner, a 1x2 brick and a 1x2 wall element. This is going to be like our wall soap dish, and a 1x4 brick. Let's place two 1x8 bricks on top of one another. On this top corner, a 1x2 brick followed by a 1x3 brick. We're going to skip a stud and place a 1x2 brick. Take two more 2x2 tile assemblies, place them on top of the previous, and here a 1x1 tile assembly right there. Now for this one, we're going to take a frying pan. Yes, I know that's weird. We're going to use that as our shower head. Place it right inside the stud. It should lock also into the jumper plate. Place it in like so. Now that adds a little bit of extra strength. We're going to lock that in with another 1x1 tile assembly. In this area, we're going to take three 1x1 bricks, place them on top of one another, and set it right here. Right behind the faucet, place a 1x4 brick and a 1x3 plate and a 1x2 plate right above the toilet. Let's build up another layer with a 1x2 and 1x3 plates. And level it off with a 1x8 brick. In this area, skip a stud, place a 1x2 brick with two knobs, a 1x4 brick followed by a 1x2x2 corner brick. Skip 4 studs, a 1x2 brick. For a vanity light, take a modified 1x1 brick with stick, place two nose cones on both ends of the stick. This makes a nice retro light. Let's insert our two light assemblies on both sides of the sink. Let's add some block glass to our window, starting with a pair of 1x1 transparent clear plates and a 1x2 transparent clear plate right in the middle. And we're going to place two 1x2 transparent clear plates right on top of the previous row. We're going to need to repeat this pattern 2 more times. It makes a nice block glass window. Place two 1x2 bricks on both sides of the window. On the back, another 1x2 brick, a 1x2 brick with 2 knobs, and a 1x1 brick. Let's level off this area with a pair of 1x4 plates. Just place these on top of one another. Skip these 2 studs, place a 1x1 brick and a 1x8 brick. Above the window, 3 1x2 bricks with 2 knobs, followed by a 1x1 brick in this area. Take a modified 1x1 plate with a tooth, place a half round flat tile right on top where the tile is facing downward. We're going to need to make 6 of these, and we're going to place them right on the bricks with knobs. This is going to make a nice curtain assembly. On these set of studs, let's place a 2x2 flat tile that has a picture print of a ship, and a 2x3 flat tile on these 2 studs for a fake mirror. Now if you have a foil print sticker, you can put that on there for a reflective mirror. Right next to the sink, a 1x4x3 transparent wall assembly. Let's fill in this area with 3 1x1 bricks. Just place them on top of one another, and we'll drop this in like so. These may need to be lined up a bit. For a shower door, take a 1x4x6 frame. Let's place a transparent clear door inside like so, and a 1x1 round flat tile for a handle. We'll set that right in this area. In the back, let's lock in this with a 1x4 plate, followed by a 1x2x2 corner brick, 1x2 brick, another 1x2x2 corner brick to lock in this corner, and a 1x4 brick. Let's flat tile the top of the wall, starting with a pair of 1x8 flat tiles. This is going to lock in the last portion of our wall assembly, and a pair of 1x3 flat tiles on both left and right hand side, followed by 2 1x4 flat tiles. Here, let's set down a 1x2 flat tile, a 1x3 flat tile, and a 1x4 flat tile. There is our retro bathroom built with Lego bricks. As you can see, it's the same color in the back. I know it looks a bit sloppy, but it is really sturdy. And it is scaled for minifigures. Here we have Jay the Surfer. As you can see, everything's the right height. You can even sit on the potty. Works pretty well. And of course, you can go in and rinse off after a long day of work or surfing. And this can be customized to your liking. You can change the colors if you wish. It's fully customizable. You can integrate this in any Lego project.